So we are on our way. We had to stop at the gas station. We're just a couple miles from home to gas up, and then we will be on our way. It's a rainy, cold, yucky day today, and it's supposed to be rainy, cold, and yucky tomorrow. But hopefully by Saturday it'll be nice. It'll probably be beautiful just about the time we come home. But that's okay. It's still going to be a fun day. We packed for it. We brought umbrellas and warmer clothes, so we should be fine. So we are here. Scott's going in to check us in, and I'll try to take some video of the hotel that we're staying at. It's really pretty, but it's so rainy. I don't know how great the footage will be, but let me turn the camera around and I'll show you the outside of the building. So here's our room. They're even in the trend of having the windmills on the walls. These are real metal though. Cool. And we're in Amish country, so there's lots of farm pictures. There's the bed. And got an easy chair. Flat screen TV. A view out the window. Typical farm country. And then got a little couch here. I believe that pulls out to a day bed or something. Little table and chairs. Here's our little kitchenette. Oh, it's a Keurig coffee maker. I've never used one of those before. Little microwave. I wonder if there's anything in these cabinets. Nope. Nothing up there. And nothing there. But we've got coffee and morning edition blend. Regular and decaf. And we've got a refrigerator here. That's already cold. A little sink. Here's the bathroom. You know, they always give you samples. At first I thought it said Olivia. I was going to take these home for Olivia, but it's Oliva. I might still take them home for Olivia. Hair dryer. Shower on this side. Yeah, it's really nice. Here's a thing for our suitcase. So for our dinner on Thursday night, we just went to a local little country restaurant, and I got this chicken strips basket with tons of french fries. I couldn't finish them all, and Scott just got the buffet. Well, we're at the movie theater, and we're going to see Captain Marvel. Scott's in the restroom, so I'm waiting for him. So I thought I'd let you know what we're up to. And the movie starts at about 8:05. Good Friday morning, everyone. I thought I would update you just a little bit while I finish getting ready. So I'll be looking in the mirror. We haven't been down to breakfast yet, but we will be very soon as I finish getting my face on. Honestly, I did not sleep very good last night. I never do, and the first night in a new place, and I don't know, I just didn't sleep. I think they just recently remodeled. Why can't I not get this open? I think they just recently remodeled, which is nice because everything looks really pretty, but this whole hotel has a very like new construction smell, like fresh paint and stuff, and it's very overpowering. And if you don't already know this about me, I have an extremely sensitive nose, and so that overpowering paint smell just kept me up all night, and I kind of got a headache today. So tonight, when we go to before we go to bed, we're gonna open up the window a little bit, let some fresh air in. Plus the room was hot. I was overheated. But I don't want to complain. I mean, I'm not complaining. I'm just explaining why I didn't sleep good last night. And today is Good Friday, which I thought would be a really good weekend for us to go away, because Scott got Friday off, ouch, with pay. So he did not have to take any vacation time for our little getaway, which is really nice. The downside to that is that there are, I don't know how many shops and stuff are going to be open today, because this is Amish community, and maybe their religious views, they're going to shut down. I know for a fact that one of the stores that I wanted to go to is closed today, but hopefully we can go there tomorrow, because that was like the main place I wanted to go on this trip. I don't think I told you where we're at. We are in Shipshewana, Indiana, and huge Amish population here. And Shipshewana is where me and my girlfriends used to come every year. We'd come once a year and spend the day shopping. But since I don't homeschool anymore, I kind of lost connection with those ladies, so we haven't gone. We didn't go last year, and probably won't go this year. So, yeah, we're gonna go down, eat some breakfast, back to the room, and get our stuff together, and then go out and see what we can find to do today. Oh, that Captain Marvel movie we saw last night was so good. If you guys are fans of that kind of stuff, highly recommend it. It was a really super good movie. All right, friends, I'm gonna go get some breakfast. So the hotel had breakfast included in the room, in the price of the room, and it had a very nice breakfast buffet, but of course, because of my dairy issues, there were not that many options for me, but I was able to find plenty to eat. I did not go hungry, and I tell you what, I don't know what kind of sausages those were, but they sure were good. I wish I knew what kind they were, because I'd buy some for us at home, but they were really tasty. And I've got some fried potatoes and toast and jam and some apple juice. This was inside one of the shops that we went into. It was called Davis Mercantile, and it was a huge building with lots of different shops inside. Almost everything inside there was way overpriced, so I didn't end up buying very much. But what I thought was intriguing was this big tree, this huge tree that they used as one of the support beams for the staircase, because the building had 3 stories, so you could go downstairs or upstairs or stay on the main floor. So I took a few pictures of this ginormous tree inside this building. On the top floor, it was basically for kids. There was a toy store, this carousel, and then a candy store. We did end up buying some candy in the candy store, but I just thought this carousel was really, really neat. So we're back in the room after walking around the shops, and this is our very healthy lunch, a hot pretzel from JoJo's Pretzel. I'm having a bottle of water, and Scott is having a Mountain Dew. So then after lunch, we kind of just hung out in the room because it was really cold and yucky outside, and we were both really tired because we didn't sleep very good. So we ended up taking about a 2-hour nap, and it felt so good, and I didn't feel guilty about it. Down in the lobby area of the hotel, they have a pizza and ice cream shop where you could order, custom order pizza and you can take it up to your room. And they had this old antique car in the restaurant area, and I just thought it was so neat. So I had to take a picture of it. So that is what we had for supper on Thursday night. We each had little personal pan pizzas. Scott had a supreme, and I just had a sausage. And of course, I had to have it with no cheese. But you know what? I didn't even miss the cheese. It tasted really, really good. Well, happy Saturday, friends, and as you can see, we are home. We got home about 1 o'clock, and we had a really nice trip, and it was funny. It was cold and gray and rainy and yucky the entire weekend, and we got about 30 minutes from home, and the sun came out, and we've had beautiful blue skies now. But before I close out this vlog, this weekend vlog, I just wanted to do a little mini haul of the items that we picked up on our weekend away. So let me turn this camera around and show you what we picked up. So we went to a lot of different shops, and so I'm not even going to tell you the names of the shops because it wouldn't really mean anything to you guys anyway, because most of you don't live in this area. But we'll start at this end. We went to this little candy shop. And there's some footage of the little candy shop that you just saw. But anyway, I decided I wanted to pick up a little treat for my kids as a thank you for staying home and holding down the fort and taking care of everything. And Olivia absolutely loves saltwater taffy. So I got her this little bag with about a pound of saltwater taffy, assorted flavors. And then I picked up these chocolate caramel nut clusters for Travis because he basically likes anything with chocolate in it. And then another little shop we went into had all of these neat sodas, and so we decided to get them each a couple bottles of soda to try. So we got this one for Olivia, and it's huckleberry, which is another name for blueberry, I'm pretty sure. And then we got her a birch beer because she loves root beer. And then for Travis, we got him this, which is like Mountain Dew, which is his favorite. And then one for him to try that was very odd. It's called Totally Gross. And this one's called Toxic Slime. And I guess it's gross because of the flavor combinations. I don't know. But this is blue raspberry, and orange. And then I wanted to try this kind because I love cinnamon, and just about anything cinnamon. And since we already had 5 bottles picked out, we went ahead and just got a 6th. And this will just be for the whole family to try. And this is cherry limeade. So those are neat sodas that I've never seen before and will be fun to try. And then at the candy store, I went ahead and picked up some of these little bitty tiny jawbreakers, and I've already eaten a few of them. They're okay. Basically taste like sugar, but I just was intrigued because of how tiny they are. And then we went to a cheese and meat store where it's actually the same place where we go and get our hogs processed when we purchase a hog every year. And it's called Yoder Meat and Cheese. And so we went there and we picked up a couple things of cheese. I can't eat cheese, so Scott chose these. He had, there was little samples to taste, and he thought this was really good. Hickory smoked Swiss. And then we got just regular Colby Jack, a little mini wheel of that. So that's all we got at the meat and cheese store. And then another little shop. Oh, this was my favorite store. There was quite a lot of footage of this store. It was called Vintage Home. And I picked these plates up there. They look like paper plates, but they're actually melamine. They're melamine. And they were 50% off. I paid $10 for 4. And I just really thought they were beautiful, unique, because they look like a paper plate, but they're not. And they're dishwasher safe, which is really nice. I'm going to save my favorite thing for last, which we got from another little shop. And so that's going to be last. Now, all of this food here we got from a store that specializes in discount groceries and bulk items. It's called E&S Sales. I've been to this store many times, and that's where I love to get my bulk spices. So that's what we went ahead and, stocked up on. Travis told me that we were out of cheese slices, and I'd already gone grocery shopping. So I went ahead and just picked these up
These are like processed cheese food, which I try to stay away from, but once in a great while when you need it, we went ahead, you know, so I went ahead and picked up some of that. Believe it or not, at the cheese store, they didn't have any pre-sliced cheese. So then they had these soaps. They were $2 a piece, and they're made in Australia, which I thought was pretty cool, and they smell delicious. Can soaps smell delicious? They smell really good. This one is lemongrass and lemon myrtle, and it's made from pure plant oil, like essential oils, and it just smells really good. And then this one is rose. Olivia loves the scent of rose, so I may let her keep this in her bathroom to use. And then a couple of other non-food items I picked up were these little, I think they're like handkerchiefs, but I'm going to use them as doilies. They need to be ironed, of course. But I just thought they were so pretty, and they go really well with my, you know, floral, pioneer womanish decor that I really like, vintage. They looked very vintage to me, and they were only 59 cents a piece. So I picked up this yellow one, and then I got this reddish pink one. And I just think they're really, really pretty. So I'm just going to iron them and find someplace really nice to put them. Another thing Travis told me after I got home grocery shopping the other day that we needed was some decaf coffee. He likes to drink decaf in the evenings. Not every evening, but often. And this was only $2.79 for 12 ounces, which is really good. And then these are a bunch of the spices and things that I picked up. I got some garlic pepper. Scott thought that would be really good rubbed on meat for the grill, sprinkled on hamburgers and whatnot. I got some dehydrated chopped garlic. I love to keep this on hand. I was completely out. I picked up some of this mustard seed. There's enough here that'll last me forever. But when you're making pickles, or canning pickles, you need mustard seed. And last year when I was canning pickles, I ran out and I had a really hard time finding any. Now I don't plan on canning any pickles this year because we still have a lot, but by next year I know I'm going to need to can again, and instead of me trying to find mustard seed, I'm just going to stick this in the freezer and then I'll have it. Picked up some more bay leaves. I'd love to get my bay leaves there, because like I said, you can get them in bulk, and I put bay leaves in lots of things, soups in particular. Got some parsley flakes. This is $2.58 for this big old thing of parsley flakes. I got some organic unsweetened toasted coconut, just to, you know, have a snack. I got some of these instant mashed potatoes. Now, normally I like to get the organic ones, but I got to thinking I did not buy any potatoes for our Easter dinner, and I'm not sure how much instant mashed potatoes we have in the cupboard. So I saw these and I thought, well, once in a while I'll buy the ones that aren't so great for you, and so that way we can have mashed potatoes with our Easter dinner tomorrow. I picked these up mainly because Artie the cockatiel absolutely loves them, and they're raw and unsalted. Now, $5.11 is pretty high. They're not all going to be for Artie. Artie has to share. And then, while we were away, Olivia messaged me and said we were all out of rice, and she was making rice, so she ended up having to do instant rice. But so I saw this there, and so I picked up some brown rice. And then I love basmati rice, and they had brown basmati rice, which is something that I've never seen before. So I thought I'd give that a try. And then I picked up some more Himalayan salt. I can't find it ground like this anywhere else, so I picked that up. We're having brats for dinner tonight, brats on the grill, and so I picked up some hot dog buns there. And then the last thing I picked up at E&S sales were these chocolate covered almonds. This is a 2 pounds, 5 ounce container, and they were only $6, which is incredibly good. It's an incredibly good price. Almonds are really, really good for you, and there are no dairy in these. All right, this is everything we got except for the last item I want to show you, and it's wrapped up. So hold on a minute while I get it unwrapped, and I'll show you what I picked up. All right, guys, this is my little souvenir that I got for myself. I wanted something special to remember our trip by, and I fell in love with this little pig. She is made out of natural fibers. I'm not sure what this stuff is. If you guys are familiar with my little chicken that I have, my white chicken that I call Clara, I got her at the same shop that I got this little girl only a couple of years ago. And so I've already decided on a name. This is Polly. Polly the pig. And she is so cute. I just absolutely love her. And she's pretty big. She's probably about 1 foot long. And she's just adorable. Look at that cute face. All right, friends, that will conclude my weekend vlog of our trip away. I hope you enjoyed the footage that I got. I didn't take a lot of footage. I was kind of taking it as my weekend off, but I did take a lot of snapshots and quite some footage for you guys to enjoy. We had a great time. It was really nice to get away, but it's nice to be home as well. I'm not used to being away from my kids, and I'm not used to being away from my house, and so 2 nights away was enough. It was enough, but it's something that Scott and I would like to do more often. Take time away. Our kids are grown now, and they're perfectly capable of taking care of things for us, and they did a great job taking care of things. And so, yeah, we're hoping to do this again sometime, and hopefully not another 20 years from now. Thanks so much for watching, friends, and we'll talk to you later. Bye-bye.